Hey everyone, this is Mitch, the drum instructor at Burgundy. Great to see you all. Wish we were together. We're going to go over improvisation on the djembe using quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes. First exercise we're going to go through, and again, if you've seen the other videos that we did, you're going to realize that all of that applies to what we're doing now. So taking what we already did from our past videos and our past lessons, we're going to just review quickly. We're going over the three major sounds that we use on this djembe. Palm, the bass tone, open or tone, the same sounds, they're synonymous, and the high-pitched sound, slap. Palm, tone, slap. Palm, tone, slap. Left hand. Right hand and left hand. Those are the three primary sounds that we're using on the djembe, okay? Now, we're going to play an exercise that is going to help us utilize the quarter notes, the eighth notes, and the 16th notes. We're going to play quarter notes on the palm, alternating hands, eighth notes on the open, alternating hands, 16th notes on the slap, alternating hands, all right? Here we go. Here's my quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eighth notes on the open, and 2, and 16th notes, 1 E and a 2 E on the slap. Back to eighth notes on the open, 2 and 3 and 4, and quarter notes on the palm. Eighth notes on the open, 1, 2, 3. 16th notes, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a eighth notes, 2 and 3 and 4 and quarter notes on the palm. I'll play that exercise one more time. Here's my quarter notes on the palm. Here's my eighth notes on the open. 16th notes on the slap. Eighth notes back to the open. Quarter notes on the palm. And repeat. Do that several times until you become very comfortable with playing quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes. Now, here's the fun part. Here's where we can have all kinds of fun with the drum. We're going to mix and match the quarter notes, the eighth notes, and the 16th notes with the palm, tone, and slap, okay? And we can use different variations of this, all right? Some of the major patterns that we learned before. Palm, palm, tone, tone, slap, slap, slap. Palm, palm, tone. Using just eighth notes, I'm getting variations using the different sound on the drum, just using eighth notes with this pattern. The other one was Congo square. We're using combinations of quarters, eighths, and 16ths. 1, 2 E and a 3 and 4. This is what I call Congo square. And again, quarter notes, 16th notes, eighth notes, quarter. 1, 2 E and a 3 and 4. 1, 2 E and a 3 and 4. Those are the two simple patterns that we learned at the very beginning of our class. And we're incorporating quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes with the different tones on the drums. Now, to come up with improvise is taxing our imagination. You're only limited by your imagination at this point. So what I'm going to do is play quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes and mix and match them with the different tones on the drums, okay? And I'm going to come up with my own patterns, my own beats, my own groove, so to speak. All right, here I go. I'm using quarter notes. And I'm going to switch. Just quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's mixing and matching palm, tone, and slap with just quarter notes. Now I'm going to use quarter notes and eighth notes and come up with some variations. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That's mixing and matching palm, tone, and slap with quarters and eighth notes. Now we're going to use quarters, eighth, and 16ths. All right? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. 1 and Again, I was just making that up, all right? This is coming up with my own improvisation, my own creativity. And as we've talked about before, your way of approaching the instrument, any instrument, but the drum in particular, is as individual as your fingerprint, as your thumbprint. It's recognized. You can be recognized by it. Some of my favorite players, my favorite drum set players, I can recognize their playing immediately because nobody else plays like them. No different than when you see a wonderful composition by a great artist, a beautiful painting. We know immediately if it's a Da Vinci or a Van Gogh or Picasso. It's their work. It's uniquely their own. Your improvisation, your way of coming up with anything at all is as unique as your thumbprint. You are an individual and no one will play like you or sound like you. So I encourage you to bring your ingenuity and your creativity to this improvisation. You are adapting to a changing situation while you're improvising, as you are now, adapting to a changing situation. All right, everybody, be positive, stay well, be safe. I'll finish with my own improvisation at a little faster tempo. Here's my tempo. 1, 2, here I go. Y'all have a wonderful day. I hope to see you again next week. Take care. Bye.